Back that ass up. You's a fine motherfucker once you back that ass up. Call me Big Daddy.
I really appreciate you, man. You're really helping me form like it's more than diet. You're really helping me form like a healthy connection with food, and I'm really like happy about what I'm eating, what I'm consuming, and how much it is in it.
I am so happy that you're willing to care and listen to all of the dumb shit I filled my brain.
Yeah.
I can't tell you. Oh, man.
You look good, bro. I like the glasses.
Oh, they're fake.
Oh, really?
It's so people take me seriously.
People take you seriously anyway.
Just joking. They are fake, but it's now my gimmick with Chad. When I'm ready to do something very serious, I put on my fake glasses.
Okay.
It's called Hassan mode.
Hassan.
Yeah,
They're very Hassan glasses. How'd you...
No.
Don't be fucking zapping me today. I want to do legs.
You want to do legs?
Yeah.
We're gonna do full body.
Full body. Okay, let's do it.
I just need to like understand like your body mechanically and like what hurts and what doesn't and what's comfortable and what isn't, because like you got a lot of mass, so like certain like movements are going to be just like intrinsically more challenging. Like a lunge, for instance, is going to be
Lunges are
intense.
difficult.
Yeah,
My knees are not good.
yeah, exactly. So like your muscles are probably like spry and ready to take on load, but
Bro, we're really exploring my body. That's the first time anyone's ever said
we're gonna
that to
explore
me.
your body. We're gonna see what kind of load it can handle. It'll be fun.
Okay, let's do it.
It's all wet.
Yeah, mine's a bit wet too now.
I'm going to start with your brain as well. So how's the diet? What have you been eating?
So I've been talking about it a little bit on stream, and the diet's really good. Like I've been okay with eating just the same thing every day. For breakfast, I usually eat like 3 to 4 eggs, 2 tortillas, and then like 200 grams of chicken, like most days.
Okay, so if you're having 3 to 4 eggs, so you're having 4 eggs, you're having 240 grams of protein, 240 calories of eggs. 2 tortillas can be 140, so you're at what, 380 total calories there, and then 200 grams of chicken is going to put you at about 600. That's
Yeah,
a good,
about 600 every day.
heavy. Yeah, that's a.
It's a very heavy protein diet. It gets me through.
super like high satiety.
Yeah.
So you have that first thing, and you feel good.
I feel really good.
So you don't feel the need to fast.
No, so that's what I was also talking about today. I think fasting is actually going to be like really bad for me.
Yes.
Because like my first initial thought was I want to get and I want to be fasting, but if I force all my eating into a window when I'm not hungry, and then it comes to a time where I can't eat and I am hungry, it's going to force me to binge.
Yeah, you rubber band like really hard.
And I think maybe down the line that might be something I want to explore. But like right now,
A really healthy relationship with food. If you're gonna fast, it's gonna happen almost like accidentally. Like sometimes I just don't feel hungry when I wake up, you know. And I try to force myself to eat, but like there have been times where I've accidentally like not eaten all day because I woke up and I started streaming and stuff.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't eat until I went live today. After and then I made food and went live because I ran out of chicken. So I've been eating. I've been calling it the leftover diet.
Nice.
That's what it is because you just make food, put it in the fridge, and eat leftovers.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been making the chicken tenderloins and the potatoes, and I've just been eating from that. I'll eat the chicken in the morning with the eggs, but I also been buying the rotisserie meat as well. But if I run out of that, then I'll use the tenderloins.
That's awesome. Wait, so you have kind of like a nice system here.
Yeah, I think it's really good. And then for lunch, I'll just eat the chicken and potatoes so I get more protein. It's about 300 grams of those potatoes and then 200 grams of chicken most days.
Do you find yourself missing anything? Like, do you have cravings ever?
So again, pasta was a big thing for me. So recently I made a recipe. I made my own bolognese, so I got like really lean meat. I think it was a 95.5.
Yeah.
Or 97.3 even. And then I put that in a pan with, I grated carrots into there. And I put some onions, and then I put,
Textbook Italian recipe.
yes.
We put the carrots in the bolognese.
Yeah. No, it's really, but it was just to bulk it up a bit, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, my trip to LA wasn't good. I think my trip to LA, I still only ate 2,500 calories that day.
I'd say that's still beneath your TDEE. Like, especially with how much you're moving when you travel, you're probably still very much good.
Yeah, so the past 3 days I haven't been in the gym at all, as well. So I haven't been working out, but I've been going on like a walk. I think I'll not all 3 days. I think 2 of those days I'll walk.
Yeah, dude, that's like all. I mean, like, if you're staying mobile like 5-6 days a week in any capacity, I think it's awesome. Yeah, have you been going to the gym every day, or like what's been your like general vibe?
So that's the thing. So I haven't been in the gym for like, it actually might be 4 days. I haven't been in the gym for like 4 days, but I've been working out at home with Rosie, or I've been going to the gym.
What do you and Rosie do when you work out at home?
At home, we have dumbbells here and a bench. So we do like either shoulders or like chest or thighs. Yeah.
Real pro workout.
Yeah. I really appreciate you, man. You're really helping me form like a. I was saying this I streamed before. Like it's more than diet. You'll really help me form like a healthy connection with food, and I'm really like happy about what I'm eating, what I'm consuming, and how much I'm consuming.
I am so happy that you're willing to care and listen to all of the dumb shit I filled my brain. I can't tell you. I feel like I wasted so much of my youth obsessing over how to like learn to eat. And then I would give it to streamers and they'd be like, okay, so I'm gonna eat chicken for a month and then I'm gonna get even fatter than I was before afterwards. And to have you actually care and apply the knowledge has been so refreshing. So it is something, again, when I told you that the only way you can ever disappoint me is by forsaking the investment I'm making in whatever this is, I mean it. As long as you care in earnest, I'm happy.
I just forgot to tell you about the best thing. I got a Ninja Creamy.
Oh, they're so nuts.
Oh.
Would you want a 3-day split that you can just use as you see fit?
Yeah.
I don't want you to feel like you have to be at the gym every day. This is crazy.
I'm too tall.
What I love is how short this makes me look.
Yeah. Then we can get a...
So guys, when I said I was 5'7", I meant it. I tell people I'm 5'11" all the time.
Right.
And they hate it. Because a lot of people don't know. Like, I was streaming with this girl named Mikoko yesterday. I don't know if you've met her before. She's from Tokyo. She's sweet.
Never had a channel where that noise.
It's okay. It's WD-40.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
Because I've been asked every single day how tall I am.
Say 6'5".
That's why I say I usually say 6'4", and they get self-conscious.
I remember Tecto told me that you told him that when I first met you.
Yeah.
He was like, dude, fucking can't fucking step no fucking way. All right, get
That's
up off
one-
that shit.
That's one thing I want to do after this weight loss.
Drift?
Thrift for the first time.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna
Even when you get good and thin, you're gonna still be 11 feet tall.
Yeah.
What we're gonna do today is, because you struggle with knee pain, one thing I like to do to help activate the muscles surrounding the joint without putting tension on the patella tendon, because this is typically the area that hurts, and you're going to aggravate that when you create what we call knee flexion. So if this is extension, this is flexion. Flexion is the opposite, bringing to, right?
Yeah.
Knee flexion is typically what we describe knee going over the toe, getting that bend. That puts a lot of stress on those tendons, especially the patella tendon there. Where a lot of people experience that kind of arthritic feeling where they're like, oh, it's stiff and shitty.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay. I really want to do leg press today, though. Also.
Leg press is actually a really good movement. So a lot of times people dog on leg press, but I'm gonna actually teach you how to do it, and it's not gonna feel as cool as it is, because a lot of people do this. So they go to the gym, and they're like, I love leg press because I'm going to put every single plate in the entire facility onto this piece of shit machine, and I'm going to do a quarter of a repetition and scream as I do it. And it's always a man somewhere in his late 50s who's on TRT, and he's beat red because he's not monitoring any of the side effects. Every time, it's like a gym down.
Bro, I love weight.
Press your legs firm against this pad here, kind of drive your hips into it, and then we're going to kick our heel up, let it down slow. It's gonna feel a little weird because you're very
I'm big. Yeah.
and this isn't a very modular machine, which is not my choice, but it is what we're at. I just wanted to see him in this position, boys. I'm gonna be real. Yeah, great. It should feel easy right now. There's no weight. But I want you to go really slow, and I want you to really squeeze at the top. Good.
That's good.
Perfect. Okay. And then you just swap that thing over, use the other leg. This is also a really big reason why people kind of avoid machine reliance, because it's just, unless you fit kind of neatly in the bell curve of normal body in terms of length, it's really challenging. If you're super short, it's going to suck. If you're super tall, it's going to suck. I'm at the upper end of normal, so I can make a lot of it work, but it's still uncomfy.
I really like the equipment they have at Iron Forge, for example.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just hate the fact that they have no cardio equipment.
Oh, yeah.
A few things, but it's not much better.
I think the reality of Ironforge is what Ironforge is going to do really well is curate solid coaching for specific activities like the MMA.
Right.
Until you're willing to really identify, let's say, because this is my initial gripe with Ironforge, before it was opened, and what I was really adamant about was that gyms, they operate a lot more like parks or pools. Think of it as a community resource. People go mostly based on proximity. So if you're going in an area that's already deeply contested,
you're going to have to really blow your ass out with equipment and spectacle to set yourself apart. You really want to focus on creating business where business doesn't exist, because there are a lot of places that don't have a good gym, you know,
Right.
but they put it in the heart of a lot of really, really, really good gyms. So you have to blow your ass out, which means you have to pay for a lot of really good equipment, which they are getting around to, but like the initial capital wasn't really there. All right, give this shit a roll.
How much is this? 5?
Just put 10 on each. And so really squeeze the top, like hold for like a 1 count in your head. Good, Zoe. Does it feel pretty light?
Yeah.
Do you feel it in your hamstring?
Where's my hamstring?
Hamstring is the back of your leg.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay, swap legs. Go ahead and just match reps. So
Is that 5?
yeah, I'll explain to chat because, you know, I guess there are probably people who are learning, right? Some of you guys are like taking this on. Let's get him on some hack squats. We're not hitting hack squats, bro.
I can feel a hack squat machine. Right?
No, I'm gonna go with things that I think are like very safe for his joints and things that don't involve him bearing a lot of his body weight. Because while body weight exercise is really good for people in certain weight ranges, it's kind of compromising for Zoil because it's going to create a lot of imbalances just based on body fat distribution. For instance, doing a squat, even with body weight, can be like kind of excruciating and put him in a position of like less control than like a locked-in machine. I'd rather work on his proprioception and balance after he's lost a weight. I'll explain it real quick because I realize people are running. Is that I'm focusing on warming the muscle up before we add what we'd call like our working weight. And a working weight is going to be the weight that we use for our quote-unquote working sets, which are the sets we're actually tracking and counting as we try to consider progressive overload. Progressive overload is the mechanism of muscle building. It's this idea that like I'm going to do a little bit more on one of two vectors, either weight or total repetitions, right?
Until failure.
Until I hit mechanical failure, which is a safe point of failure. It's not, can I move the weight? It's, can I move the weight perfectly?
Right.
Once you can't move the weight perfectly, the exercise is done, right? Because let's say I am able to replicate, or let's say generate another repetition, but I do so through compromised form. Now all I'm proving is that I can recruit other muscle groups or create other mechanical tension or torsion and move the weight. I'm not proving that the muscle itself is getting stronger, so my data's fucked. I don't know, oh, am I getting stronger? Am I eating enough? Am I training effectively, right? All of that data's out the window the second I'm counting shit reps. When you only count your good reps, you know, okay, I am now 1 rep stronger, which means my food is good. I'm improving week over week, and I don't have to, let's say, like consider my sleep or my diet, right? I just need to keep doing it.
Awesome.
Let's say you're stalling, now it's like, okay, maybe I need to eat more food.
I've heard of a lot of this before because I was a part of Camp Canoe 1 for a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
And I talk everyone's ear off about this
I
stuff.
love it. I love how much you spread the knowledge you've learned. Because you've spent a long time learning it, and I love the fact that you make it so accessible to all your friends.
That means a lot. I mean, look, man, I'm just a conduit for smarter people's wisdom. Like, everything I'm saying, I learned from someone else, you know? How's this weight feel?
Good.
Ideal, like, hypertrophic range is going to be like 8 to 12 reps. That means, like, the total number of reps that are ideal for eliciting muscle growth, making muscle growth, yeah. However, 6 to 15 is also valid. 6 is just going to be a little on the lower end, 15 a little on the higher. To me, if I'm doing significantly less than 8 reps, I think the weight's too heavy. If I'm doing significantly more than 12, I think the weight's too light, and I move the weight accordingly. Good. Back that ass up. You's a fine motherfucker once you back that ass up. Call me Big Daddy when you back that ass up.
Do you mind taking... I need to pee real quick as well. That's cool, dude.
I fucking got you guys. It's just you and me, baby. Aren't you guys proud of Zoil? I love when people are actually like enthusiastic about taking it on. Like he really wants it. I think it's so cool, man. Because he's such a perfect like vehicle. He's like young, inquiring, and charming, and he's just gonna like fucking. I sound like I want to fuck him. So he's so charming. No, he's just like he's a great vehicle to like get other people engaged, and I think that's very cool. Every time I say things, I appreciate you guys not telling Zoil that those words aren't real. Very important. Okay, I know that you guys are letting me con him. And to me, I find that to be really enriching. I feel good knowing that you guys are letting that happen. You know, hamstring, I appreciate you guys not saying that is a move in World of Warcraft. That has nothing to do with the human body, you know? When I said, like, lunge, I appreciate you guys not being like, yo, that's a bug-type move in Pokemon. When I tell him that the fucking diet soda's not going to give him cancer, I appreciate you guys telling him that, like, that's real. You know? That Wake's right, even though we all know he's going to die because of the cancer from the diet soda. When I tell him, for instance, that, like, I'm not trying to have sex with him.
I don't remember why. I did this with Mogpie, and she did an insane weight, and I copied her. It was
Oh, you did a workout with Morgan?
Yeah, we did legs.
Fuck yeah.
Only legs.
This does sound like it needs some WD fucking 40. You remember what I told you about knee flexion? That's kind of the determining element. So, like, if you go up here, you're going to get a little more, let's say, like, glute and ham activation in all likelihood. The lower you are, the more knee flexion you get, the more quad bias there is.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm touching your legs, but...
No. You can explore my body weight. I didn't want mine.
Oh, we're exploring it today, bud.
Okay.
So you can try it here. I would typically go lower just because that's where I activate better and see how it is your body reacts to it. But what I really want to focus on is we're going to go almost low to no weight for a little bit. I want to focus on getting as deep as you can. God, that's miserable. One thing we're going to do, and you probably already know this, but let's not lock our knees all the way out. Just as good practice. You're not at risk because you're not using heavy enough weight, but I'd go just shy of locking out. Yeah. Go all the way down. I want to see how deep the legs will go. Because I'm worried not about like the position of the bar. I'm worried about the angle of your legs. So that's a really good angle there. Good. Okay. Then I like that there. I want you to focus on getting to that depth every time. I want that contact there. So this is better knee flexion, guys. If you're like a bigger guy, this is probably better knee flexion than I'd be able to achieve for him on any like squat-based movement, which is why it's a really good start for building strength.
That's why I love leg press, because I can move a lot of weight, but I'm not moving as much as I weigh.
Yeah, I just want you to really focus on getting that good knee flexion right now. Go as deep as you can, and then press up. Good. And so focus on really pressing, using your strength when you're at the bottom. So let it sink all the way down, sit for a second, then really press into it. Like, try to move it quick. Yeah, good. What's just as important as like actually training the muscle is training your central nervous system. So we need to like focus on tempo a little bit and really exploding at the bottom if you want to get strong. Good shit, King. Good shit. Go deep and explode, chat. You know the deal, bud.
Can we get some weight on that?
Huh?
Can we put some weight on it?
Hell yeah, of course. Good.
Drop.
Awesome depth, bro. That is awesome flexion. I'm very, very, very happy with that. Does your knee feel good?
Yeah, I'm just scared of overextending, so we're going to be...
Okay, that's fine.
I'm trying to make sure I don't. So I'm slowing down.
Another thing, as you come down, let me watch your knees. You want your knees to track right over your toes. So, like, don't let them wobble in at all. Yeah, good. They just press directly out. That's perfect.
So let's try it. Let's increase it a little bit.
Yeah. Good. That feels like a good weight. Let's go 8 to 12 here. I want you to push. Keep tempo. Good.
Spot.
Good. Come on. You can. Got at least a couple more. Explode. Good. All right, we'll lock out there. Perfect, boy.
Oh my god.
So that is awesome.
How long is the rest for this?
So typically I will rest until my breathing normalizes. So once I'm like, okay, I'm breathing at a normal tempo again, then I go. I don't believe in like a hard set time because this isn't CrossFit. This isn't like some kind of dumb arbitrary thing. You listen to like biofeedback. Good depth, good. Controlling the way down. 3. Make each rep hurt a little bit. I want you to really bring it down slow. Good.
Oh.
They have Sear literally smoking a cigarette.
It's just like,
It's like an
it
E-roll.
was like this yesterday.
E-Rob doesn't look nearly shitty enough in that photo. We'll try to do an abductor machine real quick, just so we can hit one other thing for your legs. And I think maybe to make you... What's your favorite muscle group to train? We'll hit a couple of your favorite thing, and then we'll get out.
I like doing lats.
Lats? Okay, yeah.
Lat Pull Down.
We'll do like 2 back exercises then.
Okay.
So we'll do one more thing for your abductors, and then do a couple back exercises and get out.
Sure, that sounds good. Bro, this is really fun. I like working out Wake because he makes learning very fun, but he's also very like he corrects you or whatnot. He's just a really good teacher. Working Wake is a lot of fun. He's a great teacher, bro. Is it weird to like? I'm not ever hungry when I'm working out. I feel kind of sick actually.
No, that's super normal.
I never want to eat.
No one wants to eat while they're training.
Okay.
I don't even want to eat after I work out. I'm tired as fuck after I train.
Okay, cool.
Do you feel nauseous or something?
No, I just feel like I'm full, but like not in a good way. I'll explain it.
That's okay.
Okay.
I'm not super concerned. As long as you don't feel like you're going to throw up. Sit down on that bench and stand up. Control yourself on the way down. Take a seat and come back up. I just want to monitor your knee flexion and see how you look. So try to keep your chest up and try to only tap your butt.
Tap my butt. Oh.
Yeah, and I want you to focus on it kind of looking more like a squat. You know, like knees forward, ass out a little bit, chest up. I just want to see what it looks like. We're not doing this as an exercise right now. This is just kind of a safety mechanism. That. Chest up. Rotate your hips back so your butt's kind of sticking backwards. Press your chest forward and your shoulders back. Yeah.
I hold it down.
Try a little bit. Is that about what we got there for mobility?
Yeah, that's really high.
Cool. All right. This is why, like, I hate when people are like, we're going to take them, we're going to put them in barbell squats because, like, your body's just not ready to do any of that. But it's perfectly fine because you actually had great sets there on the leg press.
Yeah.
Really happy with how those went. All in all, this is like a good base, and you get to exercise and, like, create that kind of mobility for yourself. And I'm not concerned. Without moving your hands, like, your hands are going to be, it's a good way to put it. Everything about your back is going to come from the movement of the humerus, right? So you don't want any kind of like, don't think about gripping or pulling through your hands or your forearms. Think about everything from your elbow down is like a big hook. Like you're just Captain Hook. And all you want to think about is how your humerus is moving.
Okay.
So for this, all I want to think about is driving my elbow down to my hip. You're not moving this at all.
Okay.
You're not squeezing it in. You're not extending it out. You're not gripping super hard. You're a hook moving your humerus. Humerus down.
I see the hook hands. Okay.
This is what I call like a primer or an activating movement, which is great before I do something that's a big compound movement like a pull down, because it's going to help me isolate the lat, draw blood to the lat, get a bit of a pump and really connect to the muscle so that when I'm doing a big compound movement, I'm not over biasing my biceps.
Okay, awesome. Like this?
Yeah. Oh, wait. I need to go way lighter on weight. Sorry, I didn't even change that. All right, try that. Good. Focus on, push your chest forward. Drive your scapula together. So stand up. Pull your shoulders back for me. Yeah, down and back. So lock, it's called locking your scapula into place. Think of pushing your shoulder blades together like so. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So try. Really do it, like be over exaggerated so I can see you do it. So you're going up, I just want you to go back. Watch what I'm doing here. See that? I'm like reverse hunting essentially.
Okay.
I want you to do that for me real quick, just a couple of times to activate the scapula. I want to see you pull and retract your scapula into position.
What up?
Yeah, good. But less up here, more down here. Good, yes. That's it. So that's the posture I want you to hold in everything you do with your back.
Okay.
Okay? It's going to ensure that you're not rounding and over-recruiting elsewhere. Hold that scapular position. Go down a little more. Go forward. Yeah. Ass out. Good. And then, yeah, you're going to drive right there. Elbows go to the hips. So get a full stretch to the lat. Yeah. Good. Good. Get a bit more of a stretch at the top if you can. It's okay if this relaxes a little bit. I just want you to lock the scapula back in when you go down. Good. That's better. As you can touch him, Kitten and I have consent. Lean forward a little more. So you see how you're like going up too vertical? I don't want you to do that because it's going to stop you from getting that full stretch to the lat.
I don't know what you mean.
So when you're kind of popping up a little bit, like you're going vertical with the movement, I want you to stay leaned forward a little bit.
Oh yeah.
If you can. And hey, some of this might be frustrating.
Yeah, I think I'm a bit frustrated because I'm just really exhausted.
Yeah, of course. But once you hit, it's going to be... Okay, see, like that's pretty much a perfect rep, and that's exactly what I want to see. Great. We'll get a little more stretch and mobility in the future, but right now that's all I want to see. So we're going to do another set, and then we're going to hit a lat pull down, and you'll have nailed a pretty good and hard day. The back and the legs are really big muscle groups that require a lot of energy.
And I'm putting through like a lot of like technical labor, so you have to think a lot about what you're doing.
Yeah.
And you're killing it. So be proud of this. And you're doing this on an incredible caloric deficit. Like, this is the hard shit.
Yeah.
You're actually doing it.
Thank you so much.
It's not like even a thank you situation. Like, it's all your labor. You're doing shit.
Oh. Yeah, let's go get Panda off those.
Get some Pander. I feel like that's one of those places you could probably eat at pretty clean. They have like grilled chicken and shit. Good. Good. I'm not really even tracking right now. I just am glad to see you doing it. Are you feeling it in the lat? Good. Okay. So you're connecting where we want to connect. That's huge.
I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
Do you want to do lat pull down still?
I don't know.
Well, we're going to do a set.
Okay. We're here, we may as well. We're gonna do a set.
This might be a little narrow. I don't know. We'll see how you feel.
Okay.
I typically would like to go with one a little wider. Focus on keeping your chest up. Keep that scapula locked and back. And then elbow down to the hip.
That was a bit weird for my wrists.
I'll explain the biomechanics real quick. It
Okay.
might be a little annoying. Sorry, Chad. So the good way of thinking about how you're training your back is that the alignment of the humerus is going to determine what part of the back you're hitting. So if you're up here and your humerus is like turned in like this and you come down, you're going to be hitting a lot more of your lat because that's the alignment of the humerus, right? It's right along the lat. The further back you go, the more you're going to be getting your upper back, right? Upper back being your trapezius. It's not like, it's one thing.
Okay.
But like you're going to be hitting more of your traps, more of that stuff in the between your shoulder blades, between your actual, like along your collarbone. That's more of a
Chest at all? No.
You're never going to be hitting your chest because chest is always press.
Oh, chest is press.
This is the only contraction in the chest is when you're going out. So you're not going to contract this way.
Gotcha.
If you're not flexing it, it's not growing. The degree of extension you're experiencing is totally insufficient. Is that the biggest stretch you can get before it? Let the weight rest. Just, oh God, see, that's so not enough. Let me see how this feels on me. Stand up real quick.
Well, if I was to lean back.
If you're to lean back, you get more stretch, yeah. I would say that just for the sake of actually getting a full range of motion, we lean back a bit. You're still getting enough active lat. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, I want to see, like, how bad this is. Yeah, this is, like, hardly enough stretch for me, like, if I'm going straight out. Granted, my arms aren't, like, but, like, if I'm fully locked out, my arms are still like this.
Yeah, that's not good.
So you see how I keep my shoulder blades locked back and the chest up, like so?
Right.
That's
I start leaning in a little bit.
Because if you, like, start doing this, you lose that, like, tension, and it's harder to like re-engage you the same way. Doing so safely, at least, it involves a lot more like micro adjustment that I think puts little muscles at risk. I still think it's sufficient. I would just lean back.
Are we doing cardio often?
I mean, we can do some cardio. It's up to you.
I don't want it.
I mean, like, are you gonna like move around a little bit today?
Yeah, for sure.
I'd rather you go on a walk around the block. I don't really care.
I go to the memorial park.
Perfect. Already perfect. I don't care.
Quite nice.
Are you monitoring your step count at all? You walk with your phone, right?
It is a health app, but it's usually like 10K.
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be actually like a lot of steps for 30 minutes.
I think like on a day it's like usually like 8 to 10K.
Then you're getting a perfect amount of movement, and I feel no need to give you more right now. What you're doing with diet's enough right now. Straight up. I just want to keep you consistent.
Like the thing is with Chad to Chad is like views are nice, but it's more for like I want to track where I am in a year from now.
I think the most important thing is that it's made accessible to people. That the information is presented clearly and that like people can watch your resolve and your strategies and grow from it. Because I legitimately think you can be like a perfect case study for how to like reinvent your perspective on health and food. And that's what I really would like.
There's a guy who followed me on Twitter, and he was at 600 pounds. I think he's at 400 pounds right now.
That's giga
and he said he's been relapsing, like losing and gaining the same 100 pounds like 4 times over. And he's like, it's hard, and like it's cool having someone to relate to because he's been doing that. And
yeah, it's just yo-yoing.
Yeah,
that's why, dude. If we can really focus on like showing you how to like indulge in things you love safely, this can be a life. You know, like I would like to do it right. Couple more, come on. Good, perfect. Slow. Awesome.
good workout.
This is great. We're gonna do one more set.
We'll do one more set.
One more great set, and we'll be out of here. Are you
This is the worst part.
Oh yeah. You gonna eat after this?
Maybe. There's ice cream waiting for me at home.
Oh, a little bit of creamy.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh my god. That felt good, God.
We'll take it. We'll take it. I can push you a little further there, but I think we're good there. I think that this is, I want to see how your body responds.
Good workout.
Crushed.
Thank you, mate.
Of course.